All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all the way to Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back after another video. This is going to be a prediction video for the upcoming Eastern Conference semifinal playoff series between the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. I'm so excited. It's an old school, classic NBA rivalry renewed. This rivalry began in the 1990s when the New York Knicks and Indiana Pacers first met in the 94 conference finals. Or this is when the rivalry intensified, per se. These two teams were playing for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It was Patrick Ewing against Reggie Miller. Patrick Ewing and his squad against Reggie and his squad. This playoff series, this really was the beginning, the birth of the Knicks rivalry. It gave us a lot of the Knicks Pacers rivalry. It gave us a lot of iconic moments, including Spike Lee against Reggie Miller. Spike Lee, of course, was on the bench, sitting courtside talking shit with Reggie. Reggie gave him the choke sign, and Reggie also grabbed his man region, and they were taunting each other. And of course, Reggie Miller went on to score 8 points in 9 seconds to give the Pacers to tie the game. Reggie hit a three, knocked it down. He pushed down a Knicks guard, stole the ball, retreated to the three-point line, hit another three, and then boom, it was tied 105-105. They knocked down 2 free throws to give the Pacers the 107-105 victory over the Knicks. Of course, the Pacers ended up winning, or excuse me, not the Pacers, the Knicks ended up winning that series to go to the NBA Finals, where they unfortunately lost to the Rockets and Hakeem Olajuwon. But I said this was a very physical and intense rivalry. The Knicks were a very physical team, coached by Pat Riley, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. They had the X-Man, Xavier McDaniels, pardon me, Anthony Mason, may he rest in peace, John Starks, and of course you had Reggie, you had Rick Smith, you had the Davis brothers. Then in '95 they added Mark Jackson, and they ended up beating the Knicks in the second round of the conference semifinals to advance to the conference finals, where they ultimately lost to Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, and the Orlando Magic. These two teams met again in the 1999 conference finals. The Knicks, of course, were an 8 seed. Of course, it's a different Knicks squad. You had Allen Houston, you had Larry Johnson, Latrell Sprewell, Patrick Ewing, although he was injured, he didn't play in the conference finals, against Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, Jalen Rose, and the Pacers. And, of course, the 8 seed Knicks ended up defeating the Pacers to go to the NBA Finals, and where they got gentlemen swept by the San Antonio Spurs. Now, these two teams met again in 2013 in the conference semifinals. That was Carmelo Anthony's Knicks against Paul George Pacers. And, of course, the Pacers ended up winning that. Now it's an old-school rivalry renewed. I'm so excited. Matter of fact, I'm going to attend the game at the Garden for this. Last year I attended the game at the Garden for the first time in 10 years when the Knicks faced the Cavs. This year I'm going to go again. It's a new generation. You got Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart against Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam. This is going to be the matchup to watch. You already know Tyrese Halliburton is going to get his Reggie Miller on. Of course, we all thought Trae Young was going to be the new Reggie Miller, taunting the Knicks as he did in the 2021 first-round playoff series, putting up the shush finger and taking a bow, just doing his best getting under the Knicks fans' skin. And unfortunately, Trae Young, of course, that didn't happen because the Hawks haven't been that successful postseason-wise since then. Maybe Tyrese Halliburton will take up the mantle. You already know. If they steal a game of the Garden, Tyrese Halliburton is going to be trolling the Knicks fans. He's going to put up the shush finger. He's going to take a bow. He's going to put up the choke sign. He's going to do all that to try to get under get under the skin of the Knicks fans. You already know that. And Jalen Brunson may return fire. Maybe in Indiana, he'll do the same thing. He'll taunt the Indiana crowd. This is going to be a fun series. Even though the Timberwolves Nuggets series, and of course we all know the Timberwolves stole Game 1 from the Nuggets. Even though that, in my opinion, will be the best series of the entire postseason, including the finals, this one will probably be, at least from an entertainment standpoint, this will probably be second. From an entertainment standpoint, the trolling aspect. I'm so excited. But with all that being said, who I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with my Knicks winning this series. I'll respect the Pacers. I'll say 7 games. This will go 7 games. Jalen Brunson will close it out in the Garden, and it's going to be a fun series. Of course, the last series I picked the Sixers to beat my Knicks. Guys, listen, and I already explained myself, and I apologize to my fellow Knicks fans. And this is, by the way, this is all objectivity. There's no emotional shit, no fanboy shit. This is all objectivity. I do believe the Knicks are going to win this series to go to the conference finals. But again, we'll see. Maybe the Pacers will pull it off. They did take down the Milwaukee Bucks, and I know Giannis was nicked up, but still. So maybe they'll go to the conference finals. We'll see. A lot of people thought the Knicks were going to beat the Paul George Pacers back in 2013. Not just Knicks fans, a lot of NBA pundits thought that at the time. So maybe, but then the Pacers ended up winning. So maybe history will repeat itself. We'll see. But I got my Knicks in 7. Tell me in the comment section down below. What's your favorite moment from the Knicks Pacers rivalry? You know, as weird as it might be, mine would be Reggie and Spike Lee going at each other. Because even though the Pacers won that game, the Knicks ended up winning that series. So that's probably my favorite moment. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to click like button, subscribe. I'm going to see you all.